Hello, God bless you, every one of you. I want to quickly talk concerning Africa, people across the world, especially the black race. I want to speak specifically concerning Nigeria as a nation. I've seen the many occasions, many African people are so much angry, saying all manners of something bad about Nigeria across the world. Let me tell you, if you are a black person in the world, whether you are born in America, whether you are born in Caribbean, whether you are born Jamaica, or you are born in Colombia or Brazil, as far you are black, you are from Africa. I want to speak specifically concerning Nigeria. The hate concerning Nigeria across the black race is so boring, it's wrong. Do you know that if you are sensitive enough, if you are a black person, you are sensitive enough, is to recognize that the rising of Nigeria is the rising of every African nation. For instance, let me give you an example. The reason why by today you see the Asia country, no nation in the world now can take war to Asia country to go and fight any nation there. Because why? Because of China is there. China has spread its wind across every Asia nation. No nation on earth, even the Europe, cannot go there now to go and fight any nation there, or to go and raise sanctions in any nation there. Why? Because China has spread its wind over them. As a hen covers his chicken, so China has covered the entire Asia to protect them, because the biggest among them. Now, when it comes to Africa, once again, if you look at the way the Africa was being divided by the Europeans in Berlin, it was totally designed so that your nation, whether you be Ghana, Cameroon, Mali, Burkina Faso, South Africa, whether it be Ethiopia, name it, any country you may be in Africa, it was specifically designed so that you will be under slave, under the leadership of the European countries. Because they know, tell me on earth, how will a country like Gambia be able to have a president, to be able to have the same respect with a nation like America that is over 300 million? Tell me on earth, how will only Senegal, about a nation of 10 million, have respect with France that is about almost 60 million? Tell me on earth, how will Ghana, that is the 30 million, with 31 million, be able to voice out or negotiate with a country of like Russia that is about 100 and something million, and one of the largest countries on earth? Not only just in land mass, is the biggest on earth, which means you can fly from one coast to another in about 18 hours on flight. Whereas if you want to fly, for instance, the entire Ghana, you cannot take you even 1 hour to fly from the east to the north. So now, why did I say this? That the victory, and if every African people begin to wake up to know that Nigeria was also designed that way, but the unfortunate problem that they have now, that when they divide the country, the Nigeria was about 40 million or 30 something million. So they never knew that the country will grow in massive population to that almost 200 million under 60 years. No white man did think that will happen. Now, the whole country, and then now it was also discovered that there is oil in Nigeria. There's a lot of huge mineral resources, gold, name it. Now, the only nation in the entire Africa that have the capacity to become the superpower and to liberate every other African country is Nigeria. Nelson Mandela, may so rest in perfect peace, I've already said it before. Lumumba, this Kenya advocate, lawyer, have also said it before. So now you sit down on your own. If you are a black man, tell me your country, if it is Cameroon of 10 million, tell me how will 10 million be able to have a military strength with a country of Europe that is about like France that is about 60 million or Germany that is about 60 million. And not only that, they are all in combined. They unite to be using one currency, which means they will not like any nation to come and fight any one of them. Because if you fight one of them, then the whole nation, the whole continent of Europe will come after you. Why? Because anything that make you to fight one, their currency, it will affect their currency, will affect their economy. So they'll come up, the whole of them will gang up against that nation. Now, whereby in the case of Africa, it's not like that. The whole Africa is still envying one another. Cameroon is saying Nigeria's music is dominating their own. Have you ever heard that Europe, France will complain about German music is dominating their own? Or Spain music is dominating their own? I can't, it's not wise enough. It's like, let me put it that way. The moment the entire Africa begin to embrace Nigeria, because if your nation cannot be pushed up, you don't have the mineral resources, you don't have the human being capacity to push your economy forward to become so that to liberate the entire Africa. Why are you talking down other nations that have the capacity to do it? Why can't you push Nigeria forward so that they can liberate your country and liberate the entire Africa? You think the country called, maybe if it's Ghana or Cameroon, all of you think that they are liberated? They are not liberated. That is the real truth. France still have huge patch, sea sucking. France is still taking more than 500 billion on yearly basis under leadership of Franco's colonial nation. All those colonized countries in Africa, it is their money the France is using to pay to enjoy themselves, to keep themselves as a superpower. Now, if you are an Africa, if Nigeria have the population to become the superpower, they have the mineral resources. So instead of you to talk down on the country, Nigeria is only making music now. The whole world is not hearing word anymore. The whole world, the black race started putting challenges. Your country, there's no way it can be able to challenge that kind of huge country of almost 200 million, about 200 and something million. It's no way. Not only are they inside Nigeria, they are all over the whole world. No way your small country can be able to challenge such a huge country. Then let's go back to the time of like apartheid in South Africa. Nigeria contribute a lot, even though they were not superpower at that time. Why am I driving this? They contribute a lot. I could remember that when we were schooling that time, we all in Nigeria was in strike. Why? Because of Nelson Mandela on the prison. Everybody was outside. Free Mandela, free Mandela, free Mandela here and there. Not only that, Nigeria give 300 South Africa passport of Nigeria passport. Why? Because the apartheid people could not, the apartheid government could not allow South Africa citizens to study abroad, to study in the university abroad. Not even allow them to study in their own country in university there. So Nigeria had to issue their passport out for those about 300 South African citizens to go and study in university in abroad free of charge. They also use Nigeria pays tax money. Why am I mentioning this? Now, can you imagine now if Nigeria was a superpower? Tell me who nation will come to oppress Africa and go free. The other time they wanted to they wanted to invade what they call it, Gaddafi, that is Libya. They come there because there was no protection over Africa. No nation would stand against such huge military of European country and American country. No nation. But if there was a superpower in Africa, it would say no. Either you fight me or you leave this country. And no nation will like to come out. For instance now, if as you hear them making noise about China, have you ever heard they shoot one bullet on China? Why? Because he have the capacity to defend himself. No nation in Africa today as we are talking, have the capacity to defend themselves and to defend the entire Africa. No nation. So which means if you are Ghana, you are not safe. If you are Cameroon, you are not safe. If you are South Africa, you are not safe. Why am I saying you are not safe? Because if the European gang up today say they want to invade South Africa, nothing you can do. No nation can protect you. If the American or European gang up today and say they want to invade your country, that's the country you call Ghana, no nation will protect you. Tell me who will protect you. Can Nigeria be able to protect you when they are not there, when you hate them so bad that even as president now, the little progress they are making on music and film, people are just across Africa are jealous in talking rubbish. We are talking of if Nigeria was a superpower. Do you think the Zimbabwe sanction will be laid upon Zimbabwe? As we talk now, 1.something billion African nation, 1.something billion population of Africa. They don't make key decision in the world leadership. They don't make key decision. When I make key decision, none of the African leaders have seat in United Nations securities. No one of them have seat there, which means when we talk of G20, they are not there. When we talk of G8, they are not there. The G20, they add South Africa. South Africa have already lost the seat already because South Africa is no longer among the 20 biggest economy in the world. They are even 30-something position. So that is past glory. None of Africa have the capacity, economically, militarily, to protect the entire Africa, which means among the entire, as small as Europe, compared with Africa, they have a heavy, they have a superpower. They have Britain there, having nuclear weapon, having as a superpower. They have France there, having nuclear weapon as a superpower. They have Germany there as a superpower. They had Italy there as a superpower. But in Africa, no one. Which means they can gang up just the same way they did it in Libya the other day. Wake up overnight, let us throw away Ghana president and take over. And they will do it successfully. Nobody will cough. You can only make noise in the social media. So why not support the country that have the ability, the capability to be able to protect, to be able to rise to the top? If Nigeria rise to the top today, then no nation in Africa, in the world, will come to bounce on your country anyhow. And that Nigeria can be able to also push for the United States of Africa so that we can be united. The same way the European made us, where there was no border between nation and nation. So that time in Africa, the whole Africa was under one umbrella, one map. I could still remember in history, the South Africa can still even trade with the Benin Empire. Go and read it. South Africa, as far as they are, that side, trade with Benin Empire from Nigeria at that time. So what am I trying to say? This little video is to put sense in your head that the rising of Nigeria is the rising of the entire Africa, not only maybe because of the music now, the Cameroon say, let's ban it. You are looking for what you will eat only today. You are not thinking of your future. What of, for instance, now? Look at, for instance, now the problem in Cameroon. There is war within Cameroon. The artists there did not talk, but they are talking about music of Nigeria, buying Nigerian music. Do you know that they, even France and other countries, as you are killing each other, they keep quiet. Do you know the only country that will be able to stop that problem is Cameroon, is Nigeria? They stopped the problem of Sierra Leone, Liberia war. They stopped it. That time they were still very strong. Now they are overwhelmed with money problem of Boko Haram here and there. And many other African countries is laughing. Don't laugh so much because the problem will be on your doorstep very soon. Why? Because as far the most of those European countries and most of those countries now, they are trying to make sure that they destabilize Nigeria. How they pull Nigeria down. And many African countries foolishly they are laughing. Immediately put Nigeria down, the whole Africa will be on their palm. Guess what? The whole Africa will be on their own palm. Because the only nation that can be able to resist them and say no, that can, if as we talk now, say no, is Nigeria. So you as a black person all over the world, begin to know this, begin to support black people. Even though it's not from your own country, unite with black people. Begin to support Nigeria this, Nigeria this. The reason why people are talking about Nigeria most is because of the population they have, because of the aspects that they are still number one biggest economy in Africa. But the real truth is that the moment you understand your problem, the problem is solved. If Africa starts uniting today, the problem is solved. I guess, let me tell you, Nigeria, if the whole Africa back Nigeria up, you see China now. No nation will go and fight in Asia country. Why? Because China has spread its wing all over Asia. No nation will go and fight Russia now, because Russia has spread its wing all over that side. No nation will come and fight Europe, because you see Europeans, they have teamed up. They know that they are not as big as China, they are not as big as Russia, but that's why they team up. So that by teaming up, no nation will be able to penetrate on them. But in Africa, the neighboring country will be accusing the other one, fighting tooth and nail. I don't know what they are traveling for. Whether it is, I don't know what is wrong with them. Whether it's what they smoke is not what is worried. I don't know. So do you think now, the real fact, go and reason it, why America be able to be a superpower for so long? Because they were the third biggest economy in the world. The third populated nation in the world, 300 something million, apart from China and India. But the moment the China and India now begin to wake up with their huge population, now you see the rising of China. You see the rising of India now. India now is now almost the fourth biggest economy in the world. They are growing fast now. Seeing the China now have become second. They are growing fast now because these two populated countries. So the same things in Africa. The only country that have that huge population that can be able to rise to the top faster, not country like 30 million. When you are talking of 30 million, like Ghana, you are 30 million, 35, 24 million. It will not happen, because that will not happen. You cannot be able to rise to the top like that. It cannot happen. If, for instance, a country, the way Ghana is growing in economic now, supposing it's a big country that is growing. If you are growing by 7%, if Nigeria had to grow the way China is, Ghana is growing now by maybe like 7-8%. Only 1 year they will cover up the entire GDP of Ghana. Or if they grow for only 8% per year, they will get more than 80 billion GDP. That is more than the entire GDP of the whole Ghana for only 1 year, if they had to grow like that. But even though Ghana had to grow, for instance, for 8 years, they cannot even be able to meet up to even $300 billion in terms of GDP. But even Nigeria had to grow for only 10 years like that, the way they are growing now, 10 years, 8%. They are growing per 8%. In 10 years, they will overtake Germany because of their size. So I want you to share this video. God bless you. God bless you. Bye bye.